welcome to another guitar lesson. Marco here. Let's talk about melodic chords. The chord progression I was playing at the beginning of the video is very simple, but in a way it sounded like I was playing more of a melody than a chord progression. The reason for that is because I was using what I call melodic chords, which are basically chords that sound like a melody. Now guys, a chord is just 3 notes: the root note, the third, and the fifth. And if you want to achieve those beautiful melodic chords, you want to change the interval structure within the chord and play the root note, the fifth, and the third. And when the third is the voicing of the chord, we'll definitely sing more. Now we're going to take it step by step. Check my Patreon page if you want to download the tab as well as all the YouTube tabs and additional fingerpicking programs and guitar lessons. Also, you can subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons. Now let's have a close-up and let's get started. Alright guys, now the chord progression is super simple. B minor, A, and G. And back to the A. Now I'm using this beautiful chord, root note, fifth, and third. Now for the B minor we're going to play B, F sharp, and D. Root note, fifth, and minor third. The low E fret number 7, the A string fret number 9, and the G string fret number 7. And I'm picking the chord like this. So 6, 5, 3, 5, 3. And then I have 2 additional notes. The D string fret number 9 and fret number 7. Now the second chord is a major chord, is A major chord. And I'm playing a different shape because now the third is major. So I'm playing the note A, the note E, and the note C sharp. The low E fret number 5, the A string fret number 7, and the G string fret number 6. Root note 5, root note 5th, and major third. The picking is the same at the beginning. 6, 5, 3, 5, and 3 again. And then after that I'm gonna have the G string fret number 7 and 6 again, okay? And then I move on to the G chord. Okay? Now the G is very simple. It's exactly the same shape as the A. 3, 5, and 4, the major shape. And I'm plucking the same way. So 6, 5, 3, 6, 5, 3, 5, 3. And then I have again the A string fret number 5 and the low E fret number 3. Alright, and then I'm gonna go back to the A major and just play 4 notes. So the fret 5, the fret 7, and the fret number 6, and back to the fret 7. Alright, so when I put together the whole thing, now the second time when I repeat the chord progression, the last A, rather than just picking the notes, I'm just going to strum it. And I'm strumming it with an upstroke, and I am basically strumming from the G string upward. And notice that the D string is muted, okay? So I'm using the third finger, I'm sitting on the string to mute it, okay? So the whole thing, when you put it together, okay? I also like to play this ghost note before I strum the chord. okay, just to make it a little bit more rock. Now guys, you can play this chord progression over and over. It's beautiful and very simple, okay? Now there's also B section, which is a little bit more challenging. When I play a D chord, A B minor, and a G. Okay. Now this is kind of a different approach. I'm just strumming a D chord here. Okay. So I will basically play the D string open, the G string fret 2, and the B string fret 3. And then after that I'm playing on the B string the fret number 7, 8, 10, 8, and 7. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. And then A major. And what I do, I will play the bass note first, so the A string, and then D, G, and B string fret number 2. You know, I use a bar chord, but you can actually fret use the 3 fingers. And then the same melody, 1 tone back. So the B string fret number 5, 7, 8, 7, 5. Okay? I have B minor. And again guys, this is the same approach. I play the bass note first, which is the A string fret 2. And then I put down the D and the G string fret number 4 and the B string fret number 3. Just a B minor chord. And then the same melody, starting on the note D. So it's 3, 5, 7, 3, 5. And then a G major chord, beautiful basic G major chord. And then a very simple melody on the B string fret number 8, 7, and the G string fret number 9. This is really melodic guitar part. 2, 3. Okay, you can add a slide here and there, okay? Really melodic. Now guys, one thing about the scale that I'm using, I'm obviously using a D major scale. But I'm using it on one string. If you think about it, the melody is just on one string. And so it's on the B string fret number 10, 8, 7, 5, and 3. And then, when I play the D chord, I will play this fragment here. On the A, this fragment. And on the B, this fragment. And on the G, I'm gonna go back to this position, okay? So very basic, very simple. It's much more about, picking the right notes more than play as many notes as possible. So guys, once you're done with that, you can, finish the exercise by playing the same arpeggio, the same chords we were playing at the beginning. And just finish the exercise on the G chord. So B minor, A, and then the G major, just 6, 5, and 3. And you let it ring out. If you have a tremolo bar, let it ring out. Awesome way to play chords. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. See you on the next video.